Three visionaries, Dr. Nneka Chukwu, Dr. Margaret Obilo, and Dr. Angela Ikeme, authors and pacesetters, came together and wrote a powerful and long-anticipated book, Voices of Triumph, Stories of African Women Immigrants in America. This book highlights African cultural heritage, the delicate balancing act of work-life expectations, especially for women navigating corporate America while upholding strong cultural roots.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful afternoon for yet another breathtaking episode of Voices of Triumph on the Road, a show dedicated to honoring our cultural heritage and sharing the journeys of immigrant African women. Here, we celebrate our triumphs, acknowledge our struggles, and uplift our accomplishments. Our mission is to inspire you to reach your highest potentials, to remind you that it's okay to dream big, work hard, make mistakes, give yourself grace and permission to be human, and to rise again when you fail. Today, we're coming to you live from the stunning town of Morgan Hill, California. In this special episode, we are shining the spotlight on none other than Nelly Amas Widham, one of Africa's true queens. She is a philanthropist, a trailblazer, a business mogul, and above all, a beloved sister and a source of inspiration. Thank you for letting us come into this beautiful, beautiful home. We thank you and thank your family for this space, and we're absolutely thrilled to be here with you.
You are
And with
very
me
welcome.
today are my sensational sisters.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Ngozi Obilo. And again, it was such a nice scenery coming out here. Thank you, Nelly, for allowing us into your home today.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
And I am Dr. Angela Ikeme, and one of the co-authors of Voices of Triumph, and so excited to be at my sister's place today. Thank you, sister, for allowing us into your home.
You are all welcome,
All right.
doctors.
And I am Dr. Nneka Chukwu. Together, we're ready to dive into a rich and powerful conversation. Let's get to it.
Okay.
All right. So, sis,
Yes.
Nelly, I've known you for so long, but I think it's time for the world to know who you are and how inspirational you have been to a lot of women in this area. So we have a few questions for you. And the first question goes, please share your background and accomplishments with our viewers. And we would love to hear about your journey, your roots, your career pathway, and some of the key milestones that have shaped who you are today.
Thank you all for coming to my humble abode. I'm very excited to have you guys in my home. Um, my name is Mrs. KeziaNelly Amas Widham. A royal daughter on both sides, my father's side and my mother's side, from Edo land. So I actually call myself Edo girl.
Yes.
I'm the real Edo girl. So I'm very, very happy that you guys are in my house. Um, my journey started years and years ago. I'm a nurse by profession and an entrepreneur, both in real estate and in care providing. I've been in doing this for over 33 years plus. It's been a long time. And finally, the Lord is shining the spotlight on me to share my experience with all of you. I have numerous awards from the city of San Jose, Santa Clara County. I have been given award by the Veterans Affairs even Cathedral of Faith awarded me, um, as well as the community. Igbo community and Edo community have given me an award of excellence, really.
And that's amazing. And we've also heard you be addressed as the mayor
I
of
know.
Morgan Hill.
Oh,
The
that's what
queen
everyone
herself.
said over
Amazing.
here. That's wonderful.
Yeah, my sisters calls me that. Thank you.
So, if you could tell us a little bit about what shaped you into who you are today.
The milestone that
Yes.
brought us here.
Yes.
Okay. I will start by saying coming to this country was a beautiful time of education where we were sent here by our parents to come and study. So as soon as we get here to United States, there's one thing everybody keeps saying to everyone: oh, don't do anything else, just become a nurse. And I hated being a nurse. I don't like blood. I don't like giving injection. I don't like taking one. And I definitely don't like cleaning anybody else's stuff. So that was a big challenge for me. But I had to do it because that was what was the norm of the African people. When you come here, you go to school. So we started with the journey of working at Macy's. So when I started my journey working at Macy's, we tell little lies here and there to say that we know something and we don't. So I told them that I know about appliance. That was the only job available. And I didn't know the appliance. So at that time, I didn't even know they have something they call Panasonic Electronics. So they said, you know it? And I said, yeah, I do. And then they were doing orientations. They asked me to talk to one of the ladies who came to buy something. And I was like, papa, 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 papa. And then the lady's like, what is that? I said, I don't know. And I said, you don't have to worry to fire me. I fired myself. Sorry. I took my bag and I left and I worked at Ross. From there, I finally take the advice to go do CNA class. So after I did the CNA class, went to work at San Jose Kainga. We used to get paid $2.75. It was a long journey. To get here, you really have to put a little struggles. And then everybody will be telling everyone, oh, do you know that this person is paying $3.25? And everybody will rush over there. You tell your sisters. Every African you know will rush to where they're paying $3.25. And then the county was paying $4.75. That was a big deal. And everybody rushed over there. We got a job. And we all work and then going to school. And that's how the journey began, really. And it has been a long journey to get to where I am. Going to school, to make a long story short, getting focus is the big deal. If I had not focused on myself, I don't think I would be where I am. Thrive. I work hard. Go to school. You work 2-3 jobs, and you go to school, and then in the process, you're having babies. You're married, and then you're doing what you need to do to survive. You're taking care of your husband. We all know our African men. We have to take care of them like babies as well. So it's a lot of work that we had to do to get here.
That's amazing. We always talk about the end in right. People see this. They see the glamour,
Right.
but they don't understand the journey.
Correct.
And last time we spent the afternoon with Dr. Wachira, she said resilience is muscle. And, hearing you is really, it defines exactly what that is,
Right.
being resilient. Awesome.
Wow. Very interesting background already. So the next question. So Dr. Adure Onyewenyi, in her book, she cited Ijoma Umubinyo, Ijoma's poem in our book, right? And the poem goes like this: "You call me sister, not because you are my blood, but because you understand the kind of tragedies we both have endured." These lines resonate deeply and have become a foundational part of our narrative of sisterhood. What does sisterhood mean to you? And how do you apply it in your everyday life and relationships?
That is such a good question.
Yeah.
Sisterhood to me means love, um, kind heartedness, compassion, humility, humbleness. Whatever is good that is blessing from God is what sisterhood means. I got your back completely, 100%. Sisterhood has become, in African culture, really, I find it difficult to see sisterhood really plaguing unless we have certain people that you really trust. It is not somebody that is your mother's child that is really the only person that should be your sister. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you
Yeah.
mean.
Angela and I, and then that Dr. Nenka and Ngozi, you, all of you have been my sister for years.
Yes.
And we don't have what is called sisterhood should not have gossip in it. Sisterhood should be you hurt and I'm here. I have a listening ears and I'm here to listen. And I will support you. And I will not tell the word what I have told you. And if you need me, I back you up. And when you don't need me, I still back you up. That's what sisterhood means to me. I am loyal to the people I call my sister. I'm so loyal. I am a loyalist lady, and I take sisterhood very, very seriously. Once I have called you my sister, besides my bloodline, I make you like my bloodline. That is how it should be. I wish all the young people out there will have a sister that they call sister without being their mother's children. And then you can hold on to that sister very sacredly. You have to hold on sacredly. And when you cry, I cry with you. When you laugh, I laugh with you. And when you need me, I back you up. That is what sisterhood means. I pray that everybody out there would know what sister, because the Bible tells us what be your brothers and your sisters keepers. The Lord is not going to come and tell us that all the people in this world is not our brothers and our sisters when we are all descendants of Abraham. You understand? So whether white, whether black, whether yellow, green, blue, we should hold each other so strongly in the sisterhood. And a lot of uh, people that have gone through a divorce, I have seen in the past where women that is supposed to be their sister or their friend, and then they call themselves sisters, stab them behind their back when they are going through that. But do you know that when those people are going through that situation, that if the sisterhood rally around them, the man and the woman might be inclined to reconnect back if there's no violence involved.
Yes.
Nobody should be in any relationship that there is violence. And the word of God tells me that the only way a man should put his wife away is through adultery. I don't think any of the sisters that are getting a divorce plan to get a divorce when they get married. They don't. And the fact is that when it happens, if they can have that sisterhood holding them up, things will be better. But the world we live in is full of stuff. I don't want to call it evil. That I just partially call it evil, didn't I?
Stuff. We'll take the
It's
stuff.
I think the stuff is good.
Yes.
The world we live in is kind of having a lot of stuff, which is, people that does not understand the ramification of sisterhoodness. All the young people, when you have sisters, keep those sisters very close to your heart. Trust them. Have humility. Don't be proud, because sisterhood is all about love.
Yes.
And love should never be proud. That is what that is all about.
Wow, amazing.
It's amazing. Thank
amazing.
you. And that is the foundation of the work that we're doing, lifting each other as we go, being each other's voice and being there to support one another. So thank you for that.
Wow. I should be writing that sisterhood thing down. It reminds me of a faithful friend. That is, people who are there with you, day in, day out, honor you and are faithful. No gossip, no lies, just be there with you authentically.
Exactly.
And that's what it's all about, sisterhood. And thank you for
Correct.
being my sister. So, you are a successful entrepreneur and have accomplished so much in your life. Start knowing where you started. What do you attribute your success to? We would like to know what drives you and what habits or principles have guided you, and what support system have been vital to you.
Wow. That's that's a long question.
I can break it down.
Yes. Thank you.
So which one do we start with?
Let's start with what drive me. What drive me? God. I have I name my God my promise keeper. He never leaves me nor forsake me. And through that, I have been able to put my life in a drive of leave everything better than the way you found it. That is how I live my life. So my life is whatever I find today, if it's dirty, I'm going to clean it up. And I'm going to leave it better than I found it. And that has always been a drive for me. I have what is called negotiation power. I think Margaret is aware of that. I truly don't take no for an answer. Yeah. I'll find a way to make it happen. And that has always been a successful part that I take. If I am doing something today and I want to see, and somebody's telling me this right, like roadblock on the way, I usually will say, okay, you're saying no. Okay, what do you want me to do? You tell me what I should do to make this work. And once you're able to bring that on the table, the person on the receiving end of what you're saying no about is inclined to want to help you, because now you're going to use their advice to do what you want, what they want you to do. Success is humility. In everything, have humility. The approach that you use to gain something has to have a really serious humility in it. If I want to, I've always tell somebody, I'll say, if I don't have humility, I'll slap that person right there behind the seat. But I don't want to because, you know, patience is the key that drive success.
Yes.
You have to be patient enough to receive what the other person is trying to tell you, whether good or bad. Receive it, be patient about it, and find another way to have it done. Uh, the Word of God tells me that delay is not denial.
Yes.
In everything, when you are going on a journey, I think I was talking about this with somebody. I say, if you're a snail and your point, the point that you're going to is in San Francisco, and you're leaving from San Jose to San Francisco, and you're really slow in getting there, because not because you want to intentionally make that thing slow, but the intentional is that the slowness is coming from the other end, receiving end, of you trying to be an entrepreneur and everybody is blocking you left and right. You understand? So when you are not going there, do not give up. Some people give up in the middle of it because things are not going as quickly as they want it to go. I always state, if you take one step at a time, you'll get to wherever you are going. And that is the source of my success.
Yes. And, you know, knowing you over these years, I know you're a very prayerful woman, and cannot get out of this question without asking you, how, I know you've talked about it earlier, prayer and God, and listening to you all these years, your word of wisdom, how you have immersed yourself into God. What advice would you give our younger viewers, not just our young viewers, but everyone watching this, the impact of prayer in your life and how it has driven you and made you a stable, successful woman?
I am a Jesus woman. Everybody knows me that I am a Jesus woman. I belong to a prayer group called Godhead Family Fellowship. And these women, this is a sisterhood that believe in, not between me, you, and God. It's between me and God. It's a direct access to God. I always tell young people, in everything, because people these days have made money their source of reasoning. God is the only one that can give wisdom to get wealth and the wisdom to use the wealth wisely. A lot of people will take wealth and they'll have it, but they don't have the wisdom to use it. They just throw it out anyhow. Um, my wisdom to give to these young folks is, no matter how much you have, pray.
Yeah.
Pray to God to give you direction. Um, the universe, the universe is very powerful. This universe we live in, just as heavenly places is powerful, so is the universe powerful. And in everything, let your tongue speak positively all the time. Let it be that what you're saying that you're going to do, you bring it to pass. If you say, I'm going to be this person in 5 years, write it down. Everything you need to know is in the Word of God. Write it on the tablet of God's, on a piece of paper, and place it on God's table. Put it on your mirror, pray over it every morning. I bless this, all that I need, that the Lord has provided, given to me in this universe that He has brought me into. The universe is not evil. It's the people that live in the universe that is evil. But I always say, when you pray, pray that God give you a heart, a good one, to help others, to do things that you never even think that you can do for yourself. And then when you start praying on those level and start channeling everything you want to do in prayers, the Lord will definitely answer your prayer and He will bring it to pass. A lot of the things I do, I go to my office before I see anybody. I open my office door. Of course, walking through the front door and saying hello to everybody is okay. But before I start work, I pray. I close my door. I say a prayer. And I make that day a beautiful, positive day for me. That everyone I encounter today, I will be a blessing to them. Yes. They will be a blessing to me. Mm-hmm. We always have to do things to bring everything that we have together under whatever you serve. Mm-hmm. Because that is your higher power. But don't forget that the universe has so much power in it. The ground has so much power in it. So we're here.
All right. Thank you so much. That was deep.
All right.
From a distant land, a voice is echoing.